Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of Lechia Gdansk. We're back today to play the Poznans of the Polish League, and we are currently top of the league. So as I mentioned, we are still top of the league after we were in the last episode. Since you were last with us when we unfortunately went out of the Europa Conference League, we had a bit of a slip-up. Obviously, we lost to Wrocław in that episode. We then beat Lubin 3-1. We lost 1-0 to Rakow, however. Beat Cracovia 1-0. 0-0 draw with Radom. We edged past Tichy in the Cup. And then we beat Pogon in our most recent game. What that means, we are top of the league. We are playing the team who are second to us in Lech Poznan in the first game of today's episode. And in our second game, we are playing Volta Poznan. So hopefully we can pick up 2 wins, get ourselves back into winning ways after a little bit of a messy few days in the last few weeks. But hopefully we'll get back on track today. If you're new here, please do leave a like down below. Comment your prediction for these 2 games. And if you are interested in F1 Manager, go and check that out. There's a link up and around here. Subscribe if you're interested in Football Manager and F1 Manager content. And let's get into the game. Our lineup today, we've got Custer in goal, a back 4 of Kostragan, Gerhofer, Tobers and Piastrak, Mikelski, Kubicki and Biganski in midfield, Marion on the right, Clemens on the left. We're going to change him to an inverted winger. And the same for Marion. And we've got Zwilinski up front as usual. Our first highlight comes from a goal kick here. Mikelski out to Tobers and then across to Piastrak, left back. Of course, at the moment, we're kind of in this awkward bit of like September where you're almost starting to look at Football Manager 2023. And that is something that is on my mind. We don't know any information about it really as of yet, but hopefully we will in the coming weeks. Biganski makes it 1-0 to Gdansk against Poznan. Fantastic start to the game. Only just over the 10-minute mark. And I'm starting to think of what I want to do for Football Manager 2023. My main thought, particularly with F1 Manager and also just having a better balance for like working on it, to be honest, I'm probably going to just do 1 series at a time. There will be a little bit of crossover between like the beta save and the main save, but once we get into that, it's probably going to just be the one. I think I'm going to stick with Unknown to World Known. I think it's probably the most enjoyable series I have. But let me know if you would like to see something different. The other thing that I've seen, I'm sure you've seen like these things, like they send you a random shirt. Maybe I'll do that for my beta save. That depends what money I have, to be fair. If not, just let me know what type of series you'd like to see. Do you want to see a build a club save? Do you want to see something Unknown to World Known style? That's the ones I favour, but I'm open to either. Let me know what you'd rather see. Piastrak with a free kick, goes for goal, sends it over the bar. He has picked up a knock, so we're going to bring him off for Comrado. We've got just under half an hour left to go now, so we're starting to look at making changes, and we're going to make another one now. It's going to be Gajos coming on for Kubicki in midfield. And our final change, Marion's picked up a yellow card, so we're going to bring him off for Hadre on the right-hand side. It looks fairly likely we're going to see this game through with a 1-0 win. A late corner kick comes in. Oh, my. Oh, they've equalised. Poznan have equalised with literally seconds to go before we were in injury time. That is painful. It's Salomon jumping as high as a salmon to get that equalised. They've, to be fair, had complete control in the second half, and they've made it pay at the end. Unfortunately, we go down. Well, I'll say we go down. It's just 1-1. It's not the end of the world. Would have been nice to see out that victory. However, we remain top of the table, although Krakow and Wrocław could now join us level on points. We've got 4 teams level on points at the top of the league. So it's absolutely vital that we pick up a win in the second match of today's episode. And for the second game against the other Poznan, Volta Poznan, we have Kuster in goal. A back four, this time it's got Nalipa and Conrado instead of Tobas and Piastrak. Mikalski, Kubicki and Biganski in midfield still. Marian is on the right wing still, but this time it's Sezonenko on the left and Zwolinski up front. An early corner kick here comes in. Gerhofer heads it away. We clear it as far as Jakabowski. However, it's going to come back at us here. Papiao nearly curls it into the far corner, but it goes wide and we get away with an early chance. However, they've got another free kick on the right-hand side this time. Custer comes out and catches it nice and easy. So hopefully we're going to see this result in a highlight for us. Mikalski to Nalipa and then out to Conrado on the left-hand side. Forward to Sezonenko. He plays it back to Conrado. And he's going to take his time, play it short to Kubicki. We're absolutely fine with taking a few minutes. Given the way the game started, having a few minutes to get ourselves on the ball and a bit more in control of the game suits us quite well. Zwolinski out to Biganski and across to Marian. Switches the play to Sezonenko, who's got a bit of space in behind. He needs to cut back. Gets it to Zwolinski. Kubicki on the edge, curls it and hits the bar. What a goal that would have been. Free kick for the goalkeeper here. Poznan lose the ball, however. Zwolinski to Marian on the right-hand side. Needs to get it back into the middle. Biganski sends it to Sezonenko at the far post and he heads it onto the roof of the netting. Mikalski with a free kick from deep finds Nalipa. No, he doesn't. It's headed away by Ivanov. And now a chance for Poznan to bring it forward. They seem to have stalled a bit. However, ball over the top finds Zirak. Japalski. Oh, what a goal. Why are we conceding like that? Like, there's nothing we can do about it either. It was just a fantastic goal, but why is he able to score like that? We don't get goals like that very often. They're always against us. This is ridiculous. Kostragan throws it to Marian and back to Gerhofer. Biganski back again. Kostragan needs to get across in here. Does so. Sezonenko's in there. He's hit the bar. We've hit the bar twice in this game. That is really, really unfortunate. They play the ball out down the left-hand side. Kostragan's there to try and stop that attack and at the very least slows it. And they're forced to kind of go backwards and restart from their defence. I don't like that the highlight is still continuing, however. They've got space on the right-hand side. Papiao trying to get space. Cross could come in here. It does, and they hit the bar and it goes in. We hit the bar. It doesn't. It's 2-0. This was not part of the plan. Half time, 2-0 down. Well, not really anything else to say. Well, I need to make a change, but I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. We're going to bring Mikalski up for Gajos because he's struggling with fitness. And we'll bring Sezonenko off for Flavio. Conrado coming off for Piastrak. He's had quite an awful game, if we're being honest. Well, we've lost 2-0 to Poznan. It's another episode in a row where things have not really gone our way. And just like that, we could be out of the top 4 once Vrokrol play what is now their game in hand. We could have dropped 4 positions in one episode. What a disaster. I think what we're going to do now, we're going to fly past the FIFA. We're going to fly past the World Cup next, and we'll come back somewhere, probably in January. Hopefully, we'll have a Polish Cup 3rd or 4th round in there somewhere. We'll see where it ends up, but we're going to skip through to at least January. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Also, you're a monster if you enjoyed that. Comment what you think we can do with this season. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.